Nothing lasts forever in Diablo 4, including the awesomeness of the strategy that's been live now for a few days. I had to wait to make this video to make sure it wasn't patched, and thankfully it hasn't been patched. So today we're breaking down how to run your favorite nightmare dungeons infinitely in Diablo 4 without the pains of running annoyingly difficult sigils and or bribing the occultist for another near perfect sigil. And so the goal of this method is to keep you in the flow of eliminating elites and maximizing your XP per run / per hour, so let's dive right in. Note that you'll need to be in the end game, aka World Tier 3 or 4 to use this XP farming strategy, but do let us know in the comments what nightmare dungeons you choose and how your experience is. So first and foremost, you'll select a sigil you'll like to run. Make sure the positives play to your strengths, and the negatives will make you hate your life for the entirety of the run or the farm that you plan to do that day. So as a bear druid with thorns and physical damage, I may look for those positives and maybe avoid dungeons that nerf my overpower mechanics that are core to my build. Next, you'll enter your nightmare dungeon and then you'll exit right back out. Yep, you heard that right. Enter and then exit ASAP. Then you'll travel to and enter a nearby regular dungeon and do only the first segment. The goal here being is to alter the status of the dungeon, aka finish the first checkpoint, which for example could be slay all the enemies in this area, free X amount of prisoners, or whatever else it asks. Once you've done that and altered the status of that dungeon, go ahead and exit the regular dungeon and hightail it back over to your nightmare dungeon. You'll re-enter the nightmare dungeon and complete it all the way to the boss, but do not fight or kill the boss. You'll exit the dungeon and re-enter, and you'll find that the map is reset and the loot is reset, and you can farm it again and again and again with this method. 4 quick things to keep in mind with this method. Number 1, pick a nightmare dungeon tier that is 2 to 3 levels higher than your current level to maximize the XP gain. You'll get an added 20 to 25 extra XP for fighting mobs that are 2 to 3 levels higher respectively. Number 2, make sure to use an elixir for both the XP boost that it gives and to deal with any negative modifiers. For example, there may be a sigil that says mobs do 60% more cold damage, and so I would use an elixir that reduces cold damage by X amount, whatever elixir you have. Number 3, some dungeons don't have a final boss, just a final task. For example, some may ask to destroy this amount of spiders' nests, or whatever mob pops out from that nest. So make sure you know your dungeon before you commit to a key and lose it. Best believe I've learned from trial and error here, but hey, lessons learned if you do. And number 4, last but not least, not completing the dungeon means that you're going to lose out on the glyph XP you would get if you did complete it. So if you do need to level up your glyphs a bit, do that first, and then come back to this video and try this method after. So again, let me know in the comments if they do end up nerfing this farming strategy, since we can't have nice things for long with Diablo 4 and some of these farming methods. But hey, may the RNG gods be with you and ever in your favor. And if you do enjoy the videos here and want more content like this, be sure to like and subscribe. And let me know in the comments if you have any other Diablo 4 topics, farming suggestions, tips, tricks, lore, or God forbid more nerfs are announced. Diablo 4 is still the best, came out this summer. Now get out there and keep leveling, homies. Peace.